Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to this new Sims 4 speed build. I'm Camila and today we are building something for another collab that actually took place yesterday, but I still wanted to release a speed build, so I did it today. But yesterday I shared some sneak peeks and some screenshots of this lot that I'm building here right now. It's on a 50 by 50 in Willow Creek, although the actual world doesn't really matter. And it's an Easter maze because yesterday's collab was all about Easter and spring colors and vibes. So I decided to build a maze inspired by this. So you'll see that it's gonna be very pastel-y and there's gonna be a place all dedicated to the flower bunny's tiny house. Because yeah, I wanted to include his or her or their dwelling here because I thought it was very fitting. So this lot actually works as a residential lot too, but of course I decorated it as a park. I think it should be working as a bar too, with some adjustments maybe, and also as a pool, probably, I don't know. So this huge lot took me a while to decorate because I wanted to include a lot of different nooks and spaces dedicated to different things, different hobbies or different activities in general. So you'll see that first things first, we are decorating the flower bunny's house, which is a very tiny house and it's super cute. I think it might be the cutest thing I've ever built. Of course, as everything else is very pastel-y, so you'll probably hear me describing like everything as very pastel-y during this voiceover because I don't know how else to describe what's going on here. It's very small, as I was telling you, because of course it's a tiny house. There's a small kitchen and dining with a reading space right across the entry, like the entrance door, which I think it's so cute. And also I wanted just to mention that on the top of the fridge I placed down one of those I think spice thingies from Snowy Escape. I don't really know what they are. And there's a bunny drawn like on top of the cans of the jars, which I thought was so perfect for this. So I could not include it. I had to include it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. And upstairs we have a very small bathroom and the most cluttered, the cutest, most cluttered bedroom ever, I think. And outside, of course, we have a little gardening spot right outside of the tiny house, but then we also have another gardening area next to the house and a third one like in a completely different part of this park because I thought it could be nice to have a sort of community garden in the general park area, so not only for the flower bunny. And I actually moved some people in here like as a residential lot to plant some flowers and some, I think, also vegetables and fruits, but mainly flowers, so that yeah, you can come here and level up in your gardening skills, or if you need to eat, you can come here and harvest something probably. But other than the flower bunny's tiny home, we have a lot of other stuff going on here. The main square, let's say, in the middle of the maze is actually a kind of ice cream parlor that I don't think it's functional because I don't think you can have actual like ice cream shops, or yeah, I don't know how they are called in English, but yeah, I don't know if you can have them in The Sims. And by the way, if you can hear my neighbors, I'm really sorry, but I don't know what to do about them. They just like to be noisy at the worst possible times. But yeah, there's an ice cream parlor here in the middle of the maze with a couple of tables, more than a couple actually. And then at the end I will place down also like yard sales table sort of thing. And other than this main square, as I was telling you, there's a lot going on because next to the square, like at the back of the lot, we have a yoga spot next to the flower bunny's house, then a little pool that's actually a pond, no, a pond that's actually a pool. Sorry, I placed down a pool and disguised it so that it looks like a pond with some loungers next to it, so you can swim there, with also some showers nearby. Then we have a proper meditation spot, so not a yoga spot but a meditation spot, and a very cool seance nook, kind of hidden under one of those eco-lifestyle gazebo things that I think was a nice addition to this lot, to be honest. I think it could be very fun. Then, as I told you before, we have also a gardening area, a sort of artist or hobby corner, because we have a gazebo, like an actual gazebo made with a room, an octagonal room with some easels and the chess tables that you have to have on a park lot. And for me, it's actually pretty hard to do this voiceover because everything's happening so fast, and I kept on going around the lot to fix something and build something else, so it's pretty hard for me to describe what's happening to you because I don't remember, honestly. I just wanted to tell you that the terrain paint on this lot took me ages. Like, when I was finished with it, I thought, okay, I can do anything. If I could landscape and define every single hedge on the slot with terrain paint, I can do anything. Because it was like kind of therapeutic, because it was a repetitive action, but then like after half an hour only doing terrain paint, I was like, enough, that's enough. I'm done with terrain paint for the rest of my life. Of course, I'm not, because I like my builds to be cute and detailed, but still, it was a very kind of painful, kind of therapeutic experience. And yeah, now you can see that I'm building a sort of play area with a tree house that I think it's super cool. And of course I had to place down some of those huge bunny plushies, because I thought they were perfectly fit in for this lot here. And the last, let's say, structure that we're gonna build, the last house or room, is kind of a bathroom in the middle of the maze next to the parlor area, and it's kind of cute in its very simple purpose, because it's a cute little yellow house. Maybe some Sims will ask themselves, what is that cute little house there in the middle of the maze? And it's a toilet. That's hilarious. I don't know. At least to me. Oh, and another thing that's on the slot is an agility place, like a spot where you can train your dogs. And there are also like some pet food bowls and a litter box, because I can never remember if cats need a litter box to do their business, or like on community lots, or not. So yeah, I placed it. Better be safe than sorry, as they say. And I also used the lot trade cat spot or dog spot, I don't remember the names, like the one that makes your Sims bring their pets along. Not the stray cats and dogs, but the actual owned pets, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. I might be wrong though. Anyway, I also playtested the slot because I wasn't sure your Sims could actually reach every spot of this maze, and in fact they didn't for a while. I think that the playground and the swing were blocked by some hedges, so I had to cut some, like metaphorically cut some hedges so that Sims could reach the playground and everything that was blocked. But yeah, I think it would be actually a fun game to look for the actual way before your Sims go into the maze, so you see if you got it right. And also another thing that could be fun for you is that I hid 10 Easter eggs on the slot. They're not so hidden, like they're visible, and you probably can spot some of them in the screenshots as well. But yeah, I placed 10 Easter eggs on the slot for you to find them, like a virtual Easter egg hunt, which I thought was a nice touch and a little bit of fun for the players and not just the Sims. And that's pretty much it for today's video. I'm just adding the night lighting, and also I used those toddler stuff fairy lights everywhere because they were so cute, and also those toddler stuff pedestals that I could never find a use for, and yeah, I was pretty surprised I could use them. Anyway, if you like this video, please make sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And you can also look for all the other participants' creations for this collab. The hashtag to look for on Instagram is TS4EasterCollab. The collab was created by The Sims 4 Addiction. And yeah, check everybody out because everyone did something amazing with their lots and with their builds. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day. Bye everybody.